Good morning, Destiny players, and welcome to another fun build, this time on the Warlock class. If you like spamming Arc Buddy, let me introduce you to a very underrated exotic in this sandbox. I am Bladeburger, your local what the fuck is a melee guy, and welcome to the video. If you like what you see, do that good stuff down below. Giggity. I also have a Discord, join that too if you like. Now let's get in the video. To start, the underrated exotic. The Getaway artist. My brother, a Warlock main, lives and breathes this exotic, and I was curious as to why he liked it. Then I tried it, and oh lordy load, this thing puts in work in lower to mid-level content. What does it actually do? The Getaway artist exotic gauntlets allows you to hold your grenade button to consume it to create a supercharged Arc Buddy, as well as becoming amplified. The Arc Buddy sits at head levels and fires bursts every few seconds. It lasts 20 seconds. So let's talk synergy. It consumes your grenade, but does it actually count as a grenade? Yes and no. Let me explain. Activating the exotic and summoning an Arc Buddy triggers mods that care about consuming your grenade, but not damaging or killing with grenades. I am unsure if this counts as an ability when it gets kills, but it sure does make a lot of ionic traces. So what's the build? This build centers around utility and getting our grenade back as fast as possible through various means, mostly ionic traces. So let's begin with the class. For class, we're on Arc Warlock. Chaos Reach is a super of choice, even though it's ass, just because I don't like roaming supers. We also get it really fast, so it's better to have a burst super versus a long roaming super. For melee, Ball Lightning, as it's ranged. For grenade, we're using Getaway Artist to use Getaway Artist, so the grenade doesn't matter super much, but I went with the Flashbang as it has a low cooldown and stuns unstoppable champs if we ever need it. For aspects, Electrostatic Mind. Defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded enemies makes an ionic trace. Additionally, collecting a trace makes us amplified. The next aspect is Lightning Surge, not Arc Soul. Why though? We already have Infinite Arc Buddy that's supercharged with Getaway Artist, so no need for another source that's never used. Lightning Surge allows you to activate your powered melee when sliding to blink forward and unleash lightning strikes that jolt enemies hit by it. For fragments, Spark or Discharge. Arc Weapon Final Blows have a chance to make an ionic trace. This build uses Arc Buddy as additional damage alongside weapons, so it works well to charge our abilities more. Spark of Focus. After sprinting for a short time, class ability energy regeneration is increased. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Next is Spark of Amplitude. Rapid kills while amplified makes it overpower. Has a cooldown though. We're amplified all the time with this build, so we can take the most advantage of this. Lastly, we have Spark of Resistance because I guess we need a fourth fragment. You gain damage resistance when surrounded by combatants. For weapons, go for Volt Shot. All you need. I'm running a primary grenade launcher and Season of Plunder's Tarnished Metals alongside Thunderlord to maximize my combat capabilities and damage I can deal alongside Arc Buddy. My Tarnished also has Demolitionist, so it works. For stats, do whatever you please. I can assure you that Discipline just isn't needed whatsoever. Now to the mods. Here's the usual overview of the mods before we do a deep dive into them. Take a look, memorize them, and use the knowledge gained to immediately forget it all. Now let's get into it. On Helmet, we have a Siphon mod for each of our weapons. Rapid kills with weapons of the types, so kinetic and harmonic, make it overpower. These two mods can be changed out if you aren't using arc or kinetic weapons though. Same with the next mod, which is harmonic targeting. Improves ADS, aim assist, and accuracy for weapons matching a subclass type, in this case, arc weapons. On Gauntlets, double grenade kickstart. When you use a grenade or eat it for an Arc Buddy, gain grenade energy. Any armor charge you have is consumed to increase the gains, up to 50% max. We also have Impact Induction. Dealing damage with the powered melee gives grenade energy. Unnecessary? You're goddamn right, we make so many ionic traces that it almost doesn't matter. On Chest Piece, triple resist mods. Bungie please. On Boots, double innervation. Gain grenade energy when you pick up an overpower. We also have Better Already. Health regen starts when you pick up an overpower. On class item, double bomber. When you use our class ability, gain grenade energy. For Warlock, it's 25% with 2 mods according to LightGG. We also have Reaper, which is currently bugged as I'm making this video. When it's fixed, it makes an overpower on the first weapon kill after using your class ability. No time limit on it, just the next kill. As for how this build plays, it's the usual Bladeburger special. Very fun. In lower to mid-level content, this build excels at what it does best, Arc Buddy spam. This build makes a ridiculous amount of ionic traces, so much so that we get our super easily 4 to 5 times in a gambit match. In other content, it's just as ability spammy. The added damage of Arc Buddy helps with higher content to get in more damage to take out beef for your enemy. Grandmaster ready though? Absolutely not. With how many ionic traces we create, it is also possible rarely to even throw a grenade in between Arc Buddies. If you don't get a grenade at the end of Arc Buddy, it's easy to just get a few kills and get it back. Not needed though, as you should have it back every time. Now begs the question, why is it underrated? The exotic is strong, but in my opinion, it's just not the right season for it. Because of the surges in artifact perks being Strand, Solar, and Void, Arc and Stasis are just left in the dust. When Arc comes around as the focus of the season, you'll definitely see this exotic get used more, and I'll be sure to revisit this build then. Until then, thank you for watching, stay tuned for more, see you all in the next one, Blade Burger out.